Hi everybody, thank you for stopping by and watching my video about my cultural artifact. Today I will be sharing with you a little bit of a special book that has changed my life and has helped me to be who I am. But before I get into more details about this book, I would like to share a story with you. A couple days ago, my son Sam came to me and asked a quick question. He said, "Mom, I wonder how many people are reading this book, this particular book." And I couldn't stop wondering about his question and what ways I will go in the conversation. I was really happy to hear that he wanted to know more. We actually had a great discussion. I was able to share a little bit of my history and the story behind the book. And after I was finished with that special moment with my son, I couldn't stop thinking about his question. Is there anybody reading this book right now, Mom? Or how many translations of this book are there in the world? So I will be sharing with you a little bit more about all these different points that it actually is very exciting to me, and it just makes my life happy. The book that I'm talking today is the Bible. And the Bible has been in my life ever since I can remember. The Bible is one of the oldest book in history. The Bible also has been translated, as I said before, in more than 1,500 different languages around the world. This book is one of the books that has been read the most throughout history, and those are great numbers to share with you. The Bible is also a place where I can find wholeness, happiness, and answers to questions like existence, my calling, where am I heading, my purpose in life. So today I would like you to know a little bit more about this book that is so special to me. So I will be sharing with you 3 different points. Point number 1, I will be sharing how did I get into the Bible. Point number 2, I will be sharing is the Bible a real or fiction book. And number 3, I will be sharing how has this book changed my life and shaped who I am. Going back to the first point and thinking about how did I get into the Bible, it's a great story also behind it. Well, for me it is. I will see my grandmother going to the Bible, reading it, and then finding answers to her questions. I grew up seeing my mom going to the Bible, reading it, and finding answers to her questions. So guess what? I thought I'm gonna go through the Bible and see if I can find my own answers to my own questions. And yes, I did. And even though sometimes there's questions that I don't have the answers yet, I am pleased with what I have found so far. So it was more like a generational thing, you may say. I saw my mom doing it, I saw my grandma doing it, so therefore I picked out on that. So that's how I kind of discovered this great book, which by the way, I don't regret. I'm happy that I had easy access to it. So, but you're probably wondering, Raquel, how can you be so passionate about a book that you don't know if it's real or fiction? And that's actually my second point. What do you think? For me, I'm gonna say it's 100% real. Why? Because when I go to the Bible and I read it, I can directly relate to things that are happening in my life. And then you may be thinking like, wow, what can you learn from it? Or give me an example. There's so many examples, and due to time, I won't be able to. However, if you want to, it's up to you if you want to read it and find your own answer, whether it is fictional or not. There's a specific verse that I do want to share with you, and that's from Hebrews 4:12. And it says, "For the word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword, and it penetrates even to divide soul and spirit, joints and marrows, and it judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart." That tells me right there everything. I can go to the Bible, and when I read it, I can actually kind of discern and understand my thoughts and see if this is something right or wrong. And I love that because I don't find that anywhere else. kind of like a conviction point of view, and it's amazing. And lastly, I like to share a little bit about how this book has shaped my life. As I said before, this book gives me answers, right? And I relate with stories. And maybe right now, have you ever heard about the story about Jesus multiplying 2 fish and 3 loaves of bread? Maybe right now I don't have that specific, or it's not happening. However, I see God doing things in my life to provide for me. And then when He provides for me, I can provide for others. So what I found in this book, in my own experience, it's principles and values of how to live a life that pleases God and people. So I have learned how to be compassionate. I have learned through this book how to give, how to forgive, how to love, right? How to be fulfilled and happy with what I have. And that is great. And to conclude today, I just want to say that the Bible is not just a book. The Bible is a lifestyle. And whether the Bible is fiction or not, that is up to any individual to believe. Thank you so much for watching my video and giving me the chance to share with you a little bit about what this special book has done in my life. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.